On the air tonight at 6 with several breaking news stories. We start on South Bend's west side.
Police are at the scene of a double shooting, and we are learning both victims have died. And in just the last half hour, we've also learned both men are in their early 20s.
But this investigation is only beginning as police still don't have a suspect in custody right now.
George Mallet joins us live from the scene with the latest. George, what can you tell us?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the fact that there is no suspect in custody, because police have been very confident that the public, and this is important, is not in any way in danger. Apparently, the parties here knew each other. You mentioned the fact that both of these young men in their early 20s. I can confirm one of the victims is 20, the other is 22. I do not have any names on them yet, but police have positively identified them both and have notified their families. Speaking of families, a lot of those people have been out here throughout the afternoon, obviously very distraught, obviously having gotten word very early on about who the victims were. I talked to the chief about this at the top of our 4 o'clock hour. Let's listen to what our chief had to say about this.
It's ongoing, as you can see, you've been here, a dynamic situation that we're still contending with. So there's a lot of moving parts to all this, but I can tell you that we'll be relentless and we'll do our job and we'll get justice where it's deserved.
And you heard what the chief said there, relentless. They have already shown examples of being relentless. When we arrived on scene, and this shooting happened shortly before 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we got here not long after that, there were police cars out throughout the surrounding neighborhoods. They were clearly looking for whoever this gunman is. On that front, police say they are optimistic about ultimately identifying this gunman because of the fact that this crime happened in a hotel parking lot. It is surrounded with cameras, and they think they probably got a picture of whoever this person is. We are live on the west side. George Mallet, 16 News Now. Back to you.
All right, stay safe, you and your crew. We appreciate your reporting. Thank you, George.
And